Fellas, are you still powdering your balls? You know you don't need to, right? If you want to keep your fellas feeling cool and dry all day and reduce chafing, then you need to get yourself the Crop Preserver. The 24-hour non-powder moisturizer and deodorant was designed for your butt, balls, and body. Boasting active pH control, anti-chafing, quick absorbing, and made in the beautiful US of A. Head over to manscaped.com and get yourself the Crop Preserver. Your balls will thank you.
And I'm talking about Robert Williams. I'm not even going to let that thing sink back to where we just were for the last 15 minutes. Robert Williams, this is probably the biggest report. I know we heard a little bit about it where they said Robert Williams might have been the hardest working guy during the offseason, at least hanging around the Celtics Auerbach Center. But he's working out with Hayward, long hours. And what I really love about that is I feel like he's working on the intelligent aspects of the game. And that's really what he needs. More than anything, he's got the athleticism, but it's just making the smart read, making the smart play. And that's why we brought Hayward in, right? Not just all of the not just all of the scoring and the playmaking and the talent that he had on the floor. But part of the reason they brought him in is they knew he would accept second or third fiddle sometimes, maybe even fourth fiddle, depending on how things are going. A team player, smart basketball guy, almost like a second coach in a lot of ways. You know, the same way that Marcus Smart is the captain. He's going to always have the energy. He's always going to make the hustle play. And you need these guys in different roles like that. And this is great. Mentorship during the offseason, I love it.
I think that Robert Williams, the Time Lord, in 2 years could be the Dime Lord. I think that the type of stuff we saw from him, hanging around this summer puts him in a spot where I think his offense is ahead of his defense. I know that sounds kind of stupid, but his passing that he showed at Summer League was great. I mean, really kind of seeing the floor. I mean, he's not Al Horford. No one's making that comparison. But with what we have for a big man rotation right now, he's clearly the best. I think he's already the best passer. I'm not putting Grant Williams in that mix, but I think he's already the best passer of those five guys without counting Taco Fall. And, if he can figure out how to set screens and roll a little bit and figure that aspect of the game out now, I think he's going to play. I don't think he's like I think he's a useful appendage on the offensive end. What I worry about is defensively. And can he figure out an appendage? You're laughing at me.
Oh my God, I was muted.
Think what I worry
about, I'm dying over here about appendage. That was great.
What I worry about is defensively. Like, can he figure out where to be? Can he figure out not get nicked? Thanks, Manscaped.
Free plug.
Free plug for the Manscaped folks. Oh man, you don't want to get nicked on that one. So anyway, what I worry about is the defense, right? And I don't know how you get better at that in the summer. Watch a lot of film, play a lot. I don't know, but that end of the game, if he can show himself to be competent on that end, not just block a whole bunch of shots, but really, as you said, quarterback the situation. That to me is what it's all about with him. He needs to be a better defender than an offensive player. I think for him to play and play a lot. And if he can do that with the core they have, I think the Celtics can look at their entire team a lot differently. There's a lot less stress on Jaylen Brown to be traded. There's a lot less stress on forcing guys to play out of position. There's a lot less stress on, trying to get Enes Kanter to defend at levels, that he only did for a small spell there in Portland last year. So everything becomes easier if the Time Lord can take the next step. But we won't know until we actually can watch a little basketball. And, thankfully that'll happen this week.